Hello all, this is Dr Masaru here and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to share with you all the water technique, which is a very simple but profound technique which can help us speed our manifestation and also help us in achieving our dreams. So all that we use for this is just plain water, and anyway we drink water every day, so you don't need anything extra in order to do this technique. So what is this technique based on? This technique is based on research conducted by Dr Masaru Emoto. He was a Japanese doctor and he conducted experiments on water. So he saw what our intention, our what human consciousness, what prayers, what music, and what our thoughts or even words can do to water. So what he did was he actually asked people to send some thought or to water, and then for some people it was "I love you," some said "I hate you," and then he actually froze that water, and then he looked at it and through the microscope and saw the crystals that were formed in the water. So that shows that when somebody says "I love you" to water, what happens is the crystals that are formed are very beautiful. But if somebody says like "you fool" or something negative, then either the crystals that are formed are very haphazard or they are not formed at all. So that's the power of thought. He actually even pasted words onto the water containers, and then he checked the crystals in those two different waters. Same thing he did with music. If heavy metal music with very angry words, if that is played, then there was no crystal formation. It was very haphazard. And when he played classical music in the room where the water was there, the water crystallized beautifully. They actually did an experiment where they sent energy and prayers to a lake, very polluted lake. So they did before and after crystallization pictures of that lake, and even there they saw a big difference in the crystals. It was a very yucky kind of a thing in the beginning, and then when the water body received prayers from people, its crystals changed. So there's an interesting rice experiment as well, where cooked rice is placed in two containers. On one it says "I love you," and the other one says "I hate you." And then for a month, you're supposed to send the energy to those two containers. And at the end, people realize that the one which has "I love you," the rice was not rotten, but the one which had received negative energy like "I hate you," it had all turned black. So there are experiments on this on the YouTube as well. So if you're interested in more stuff like that, you can actually go and watch those videos as well. And he has written a famous book which was a New York Times bestseller, that was "Hidden Messages in Water." So now you can see that water has memory, and actually it stores that information. So that is what we are going to use as a manifestation tool, you can say. So and we are basically 70% water, right? So what we put in as water is definitely going to influence our thoughts, our mind, our who we become after consuming that water. Even earth is 70% water, so our thoughts, our feelings influence not just us but even our surroundings. So that this is the basic principle behind this technique. It's a very simple technique because anyway we drink water, but what happens is that when we have like 70,000 thoughts during the day, 50 to 70,000, let's say. But so every time we are drinking water, we are thinking of something, but it's not a conscious thought. We don't even know what we are thinking about. So what we are going to do is, when we drink water every day, because we cannot live without water, right? Water is life, we say. So when we are drinking water, henceforth we are going to be very conscious of our thoughts. So we are going to have a gratitude, and we are going to show gratitude and love towards the water. Because in his experiments, he realized that like love and gratitude, when he did those two words together, the best crystals were formed, like best snowflake kind of really beautiful crystals were formed when these two emotions were combined, love and gratitude. So that's what we need to have when we drink water. So let's get down to the actual technique. For this, all you need is a glass of water. Okay. What we are going to do is, whenever next time you drink water, first thing you can do is maybe you can just rub your hands a bit. It just energize them. You have chakras in your hands which can carry energy. So then you're going to hold your glass of water. It could be any glass of water, just regular water that you drink every day. You don't need any special water, and you're going to hold it like this. Some people prefer holding it a little far apart. That's also fine. But otherwise, like keeping the glass in between two hands, and keep the glass on the table. You can do it that way, or you can just hold it like this. When it's cold outside, we have a hot cup of coffee or tea in hand. That's how we hold our cup, right? So same way you can hold your glass like that. Just take a couple of deep breaths. Just calm yourself down. And then you're going to focus on the water first. So I like to do it as first send gratitude and love to water itself. As I'm just grateful that I have a clean glass of I have a glass of clean drinking water in my hands. So that is such a big blessing. So I just say that first, and then you can say it aloud. You can say it in your mind. Doesn't matter. Then what you're going to do is you can think of any wish that you want, whatever affirmation that you have for that wish, you can say that, and then you can say it as if it is already complete. Affirmations we are going to say in present tense, as though what our wish has already come true. So whatever affirmation you have, you can say that and end it with a thank you, thank you, thank you. So just you repeat that. Just have the feeling of gratitude in your heart for your wish being fulfilled, because gratitude is what is going to energize the water. Gratitude is what is going to send that vibration in the water. So feeling is, I've been saying all along that feeling is most important, not the words. Words do have power, but you need to feel those words. So when you're doing it, feel the feeling of actually having your dream complete. So you can do whatever affirmations you do regularly, you can do it with water. And they have seen, even the things like I can do it and I cannot do it. If they check these two, said these words and checked, the crystals were very different. When you say I can do it, the crystals change a lot. We've already done the can quote exercise, or how to convert your cans to can. So this is another way you can just say, I can do it. Whatever it is that you want that needs to be done, you'll get the confidence to do it. So you can say it that way, or you can say thank you for my health, because we are 70% water. So you can just use this water to improve any ailments that you have. So you're just going to say that I'm grateful for my good health, and or you can just go general and say, I'm attracting everything that I want in my life. I'm attracting abundance, good health in my life. So you can say that, or if you want something specific like a job or an interview or some business deal that you want, you can go specific also. You can just say it like I am thankful that I have received that, or your house, your relationship. You can use it for anything. So whatever it is that you want, either you go general or you go specific into your affirmation. Say that, just hold it in your hand. Think of that. Be grateful, because love and gratitude is what is going to change the vibration of this. And then once you feel you are done, all you need to do is just drink this water. Okay. So that's it. When you're consuming water, you have to think like, as water is giving life to you, now this water that is charged with your feelings, that is charged with your gratitude, is giving life to your dreams, to your aspirations, to your abilities. So, to your confidence, you can say. So that is how this works. You can actually even do it with bottle. You can actually paste the words that you want, paste positive words, paste your affirmation here. So every time you pick up that bottle, you will be reminded of that affirmation, and then you can actually feel that affirmation and pour that water in the glass and drink it. Some people actually, write it on a piece of paper, their affirmation, keep the bottle on top of that paper or paste it, and then they drink it. So every time, whatever makes you aware of your thoughts when you're drinking, that is the whole idea behind the exercise. So you need to actually become more present, more aware of your feelings, of your thoughts when you are drinking water. So gratitude just for having the water, and then gratitude for actually having your wish fulfilled. So those two things you need to include. Feel the feelings, and that's it. Just go do it anyway you're drinking, so no extra time needed. Maybe just to center yourself, which actually brings you in the present moment as well. So even that helps. If you're stressed out when you're drinking water, you don't need to stress out and drink water. Just taking that small water break and getting back to the present moment, feeling grateful, feeling love, will actually do wonders in your life. So you can do it as a manifestation technique, or you can do it like I've already said in the video, as an it will help in developing attitude of gratitude. So just make it a gratitude practice. You can say it that way. This is my water technique, is my gratitude practice. So do it with that feeling. Even if you just say, thank you and send love, when you consume that, it will automatically make you more grateful. And the more you are grateful, the more things you will get to be grateful for. So don't need to, every time focus on something and do it. Just that feeling of gratitude will also help. Do it at a stretch, at least I would say 21 days, because 21 days is something that's needed to form a habit. So once you get into the habit of becoming conscious when you're drinking, that habit will stick with you. So that is something I would recommend. You can, once you're done with some manifestation, once you've already, that dream is achieved, you can move on to something else. So keep it short, don't keep too many affirmations, just don't confuse yourself. Just start with what is the most important or the easiest to achieve, and then as you become used to this technique, you can keep changing that, or just love and gratitude is enough. So I hope you like this technique. Actually, once you charge that water and you drink it, you will notice that even the taste of water feels different. So let me know in the comment section if you, once you did it, if you could taste a little difference in the water. And please share it with somebody who could benefit from it. If you like the technique, press the like button. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the content. And I will see you next time. Thank you.